Okay, y'all, let's do a little story time. Okay, so everybody know my little TikTok follower, y'all know my man in jail, so I be getting his kids for him or whatever, you know, to keep in contact with him. I get his kids or whatever. So baby mama texted me like a week ago, like, hey, can you get the boys until the break over? I'm like, I can't do it until the break over, but I can get it from the 24th to the 29th. So the 29th came around. The boys didn't want to go. They like, Marty, we don't want to go home. We want to stay with you. I'm like, okay, cool. Y'all can stay one more day. That's fine. Okay, cool. Whatever. I text this bitch, you know, I'm telling like the boys want to stay. I'm like, just come and get them tomorrow, which is today. Monday. I'm like, come get them tomorrow, you know, but you know, you gotta come here before 5 to get my hair done and shit like that. So today it hits around 8 o'clock, this bitch texts me talking about something, you know, I'm not gonna be able to come and get them, blase. I just had got an oil change and I have to go buy a few more items. That's $150. Me. I'm like, okay, bitch, why the fuck would you go spend all your money? You know you need to go pick up your kids from Indiana and you live in Indianapolis and I live in Michigan City. So me and the bitch start going back and forth. Bitch bringing up my baby daddy, all type of shit. We start going back and forth. Bitch mad as hell. I want to keep her kids for 2 more days. Don't get me wrong. I love my stepkids to death, but it's just the principle. Like, bitch, shut up. I'm like, I'm for goofy. I think I'm gonna keep them for kids while you go on a party. Bitch, no, wrong, bitch. Fuck you, saying, bitch. So the bitch start calling me ugly and everything. So I'm trying to look like, you know, ugly where. And when you know, when I show y'all a picture of this bitch, y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, ugly, you know what I'm saying? Remind y'all, we didn't got into it multiple times because this bitch just think that she can bully me. Like, I guess every bitch my nigga didn't have, this bitch then moved them out the motherfucking way. Like, you know, but do she know, bitch, I am a motherfucking statue. I ain't going nowhere. Like the Statue of Liberty. So I'm like, well, I got shit to do. Ain't nobody gonna be home. I ain't gonna have my own kids tomorrow. I'm like, shit, you know, I'll drop them off to their grandma then. So I called her grandma, like, you know, come and, you know, would you watch? She's like, she can't do it. Boom. So I'm like, listen, you know, like, this shit ain't up for discussion between me and you. I'm telling you what's finna happen, what's finna go down. Bitch, I'm finna drop your kids off, and that's that. So the bitch like, bitch, you ain't gotta get smart with your ugly ass, woo. Remind y'all, this bitch ugly as fuck. As fuck. Can't fuck with me no day. Like, real shit. I changed my wigs more than she changed the drawers. Clock it. So we going back and forth. She finally ended up sending me the address to her brother's crib or whatever. Talking about, you can drop them off here. Telling the bitch, like, you know, I can take them in the morning or right now. The bitch made me so mad. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna take them right now. Remind y'all, this bitch don't really do shit for her kids. Like, as a young turnt bitch, me and a nigga doing 10 years, you wouldn't think a bitch like me would be getting somebody else's kids. I would have said fuck them niggas and fuck them kids. But me being who I am, I love them kids and I love my man, so I'm there the whole route. So the bitch get to going off, talking all type of shit, making posts about me, all type of shit. Bitch mad because I don't want to keep her kids while she thinks she finna go out and have fun. So the bitch pretty much think that she used me to watch her kids. Bitch don't even know that, bitch. I do everything I do up to you in my heart. But the main principle of this whole story is that I ain't never seen a bitch get mad because you don't want to keep her kids. Like, I'm confused. Like, I'm dealing with a motherfucking linebacker that looks like Ursa off the motherfucking Mermaids. I am pissed the fuck off. So yes, I dropped my boys off to that motherfucking people's house, and I told my boys, you know, it might be a minute we, I can't see y'all type shit. Cause this bitch talking about, well, if you don't come and get the boys next time you want them to come out there, then you just won't see them. Remind y'all, my baby daddy never went to go get his boys from her. She always brought them to him. I guess she's talking about some, well, Clay send me $100 for me to bring them out there. Bitch, I'm not our baby daddy. Bitch, I'm not their dad. I'm just a stepmom. Bitch, what are you talking about? I don't gotta see you a motherfucking thing. Bitch, fuck is you saying? Bitch, as a motherfucking woman, bitch, you should be able to come get your kids. But you talking all this shit, talking about how you a boss and all that. Bitch, how you a boss when you ain't got no gas money? I'm confused. A bitch is just mad because I ain't want to keep the kids for 2 extra days. Bitch, I'm going out tomorrow. My kids gonna be put the fuck up too. Like, hello, bitch. And then for her to call me ugly, I'm looking in the mirror in my camera trying to figure out where the fuck am I ugly at. I don't see it. Me either. But y'all gotta let me know. Am I tweaking or what? Like, baby mama's always overdoing their motherfucking part when they be getting a girlfriend. Like, bitch, I'm a baby mama too of him. Only thing about it, bitch, I'm a wife to him. Bitch, you wanted to be a wife. Bitch, you can never be the wife. Bitch, he wifed me. Bitch, he left you where you was at because you was a bum. Fuck are you talking about?
Hey cousins, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you like and comment. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Make sure your notification bell is on so you're notified every single time I post. Make sure you like this video as well. Cousins, unpack your thoughts in the comments. If you were dating a man that is in jail, would you get his children for the weekend or whenever the mom needs your help? Would you help him take care of his children? Would you be the middle person for him and his baby mama? How would you handle the situation? Would you even hold a man down that's in jail? Unpack your thoughts in the comments. I want to know. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I am not a ride or die. Okay, baby? I'm a ride, but baby, we are not dying together. Oh, unaliving. We are not doing that. I'm sorry. I probably would not hold you down while you facing time in jail. I probably won't. And especially not stopping my life. But she says she's not stopping her life for this man, so at least she's smart with it. But I just feel like I understand if you have children with him Yes, you want to keep the siblings together, but baby, this is a lot. Unpack your thoughts in the comments. What would you do if you were in the situation? Would you be mad at the mom for not picking up her kid?
That part. And that's what really confused me, because I'm just like, my kids ain't going with nobody for a holiday unless it's their motherfucking daddy. That's just that. Like, bitch, you don't even want your kids for real. Like, be for real, bitch. These kids be show and tell for you. And two, it's crazy. Every time I talk to my man, I tell him, like, I can't believe you had not one, but two kids by her. Like, what? And me being who I am, I know 100%, like, he don't get along with this bitch. Like, he don't be wanting to talk to her. Like, when he do call from jail, he'd be like, hey, could you call my baby mama? I'm trying to talk to my boys. And he like, that's the only way I'm gonna stay in contact with my kids is through you, or my mama, type shit. So I'm like, yeah, I got you type shit. That's one thing I do for you. I stay in contact with your kids. I make sure they straight. Cause when he was out, he made sure they had everything from shoes to haircuts to clothes for school, all that. Like, she never really did too much for them. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. It's cool to have a baby daddy that's doing everything for you, for his kids, but as a woman, you should want to do 50 as well. Like, y'all both made this child, you know what I'm saying? But I know, girl, I lost everybody, but bitch, I just got a good heart. But this heart is not getting stepped on no more. Like, I'm not biting my tongue. Like, that's just that. Yes, I got his kids. I got his kids off the strength of, before he went to jail, he told me, like, only thing I need you to do is just stay in contact with my kids, Marty. You know what I'm saying? I definitely heard that she gets to a bag. I can't say that now, but back then, I guess when they first met, she definitely was a scamming ass bitch. And he was like, he fucked with her because she got to the bag. I know. But the things money will make you do is over me, beyond me, because let's do a story time. Because everybody keeps talking about oh, you doing the kids in 10 years. Okay, let's make this clear. First off, when I first met this man came in paying all my bills, like taking care of my kids, my siblings, buying me cars, all type of shit. Anything I wanted, this man got it. Like, I ain't had to touch nail bill, nothing. Things money will make you do is over me, beyond me, because nothing until he went to jail. Never said I was gonna hold him down the whole 10 years, first off. But I'm definitely gonna make sure he good in that bitch, because, like, why the fuck not? We have a whole son together. What do you mean? He's 7 months. I was getting the kids off the strength of him to stay connected with the boys, as well for the boys to know their baby brother. They can grow with their brother type shit. This wasn't no everyday thing or every weekend thing. No, I was getting them when I wanted to get them type shit. My man in jail, so I be getting his kids for him or whatever, to keep in contact with him. I get his kids or whatever. So baby mama texted me like a week ago, like, hey, can you get the boys until the break over? I'm like, I can't do it until the break over, but I can get it from the 24th to the 29th. So yeah, my man got 10 years and he in jail right now, whatever the case may be. But I'm seeing everybody saying like, oh, 10 years, like, you were strong when you got these kids, whatever the case may be. Yes, I had got the kids. It was once upon a time where he had his boys for dinner a whole 2 or 3 months. They was here. They got comfortable with me. They like being with me. So from time to time, depending on what was going on, I grabbed the kids. We communicated and share. Everything was good. The bitch only felt some type of way when I couldn't keep the kids overtime, or I couldn't get the kids when she wanted me to get her kids. And I made it clear to my man, like, I'm not getting the boys unless I want to get the boys. Like, I'm not no babysitter. I'm not a goofy, nothing like that. Like, I love your kids. Like, like you love my kid, like you love my daughter. Because like I said, when he first came in, once again, he was paying all my bills. He was taking care of everybody, like from my siblings to my daughter, getting them everything they need, from shoes to clothes to phones, anything they fucking wanted, he was getting that shit for them. So of course, me being who I am, I'm doing this favor in return while you in jail. I'm gonna make sure you good in that bitch. I'm gonna make sure you got connection with your son, which is my fat butt. So he like, okay, Marty, I appreciate it. He said, well, the most you can do for me, is just make sure I got some on my books, I can eat some, I can be able to call you. And he's like, just come and visit me, whatever the case may be. Okay, that's cool. He like, can you please look out for my boys? That bitch is a bum. She ain't gonna look out for my boys how I was. And I'm like, yeah, like every once in a while, I grab them a pair of shoes. Every once in a while, I, have her drop them off. They can still be for a little weekend or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, I was like, we can go holiday for holiday. I said, but I'm not getting them every holiday. I said, I'll get them on holidays that I want to get them type shit. Cool, everything was cool, whatever the case may be. He like, okay, okay, yeah, that's cool. I appreciate it. So since he been in jail, I've been, I help her out. Like, okay, she'd be like, hey, do you mind going half with me on a boy's shoes? I'm like, yeah, you know, that's cool. I'll go half with you, whatever case may be. Like, shit, just, you know, like, I ain't trust the bitch with money. So I'm like, you just send me your money and I'll buy him and I have him ship to your crib. Or the case may be. So that's how it was going. So when I did go out, I bought him a couple outfits where it'd be like every other month, every other 2 months, I bought him a couple outfits, bought him some shoes, or whatever the case may be. So y'all sitting here talking shit and not knowing the backstory to why the fuck I do what I do. And it's not off the strength of her. It's off the strength of me fucking with this nigga. And this nigga came in and did everything for me. I have custody of my siblings. He did everything for me and my siblings. Bitch, even my mama, like, he was very helpful. Like, when he came in, like, I ain't had to stress or worry about nothing. And I'm still not stressed or worry about nothing because I'm a boss with or without a nigga. That's the thing. Like, I'm gonna get shit done with or without a nigga. But that's the main purpose on why I was giving the kids shit like that. Like I said, once again, like, shit, he know for a fact this bitch don't answer the phone. She don't put money on the phone to talk to his boys. She don't set up visits. He know I'm gonna do all that so he can know his motherfucking son. Because when he went to jail, his son was only not even a month old when he got locked up and got sentenced to 10 years. He ended up getting 10 years, or whatever the case may be. But like I said, he'll be hopefully walking home in 6.5 years. Nobody never said I was just gonna stick around like a goofy and not live my life for 10 years. Like, I'm still gonna do me, and he know that. We had a whole conversation about that. He know that. But the only thing he want is a motherfucker to just be there for him. And that's not hard to do. Like, yeah, I'll make sure you got shit on your books. I'll make sure you stay connected with your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I told him, you know, I ain't finna keep taking disrespecting your baby mama. Like, that shit dead. Like, so you gonna have to figure out something within her and you, because I ain't doing it. But he don't like calling the bitch because every time he call her, the bitch would go on Facebook. When I was her friend on Facebook, when she added me or whatever, before she gave me her number, the bitch go on Facebook and like throwing so much shade, like, oh, my baby just called me. He telling me how much he loved me, how he never gonna stop fucking with me. We gonna always be best friends. Like, this little itty bitty shit. So, you know, I'm getting on his ass. You know what I'm saying? He like, bitch, I ain't calling her. You know, like, what the fuck? I ain't got a lot of you, Marty. Every time I call this bitch, you know, I'm having you call her, bro, for that exact reason. This bitch is delusional, bro. This bitch doing this thing, getting your skin. So I'm like, okay, cool. The bitch been picking for a while. So it's just like, y'all gotta speak on what the fuck y'all know. If y'all want the story time about that, y'all should just said that. Fuck you saying that.
Cousins, I honestly feel bad for the children in this situation because if their mom is mistreating them and this is the only person that is actually taking care of them in that way where they feel comfortable and safe, then that's sad for the kids to lose that. But for her mental health and for her own child, she has to focus on herself. And this is why sometimes you need to stay away from those street guys, because when they're in the street, baby, you already know what to expect. You already know what comes with that. Like, why put yourself in that situation? And now you have a child with this man, girl. But would you pick up the kids? Would you continuously pick up the children? If you were in this situation, would you even be in this situation? Unpack your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you like this video. Let me know how you guys are feeling about this situation. I see a lot of people calling her the babysitter. Do y'all think she's the babysitter? Or do you think she's doing a good deed as moms? They're trying to stick together for their siblings, their children that are siblings. This is the kind of baby mama drama that nobody wants to deal with. Like, girl, you saw what it was before and you had a baby with him. Like, I don't understand that part. I'm sorry. I'm still stuck on that. You could have been out enjoying your life and not being tied to this man. Now you're tied to him forever. Like, forever. Cousins, unpack your thoughts in the comments. Do you think if she decides to no longer pick up the children and to keep the siblings together, keep the dad involved as much as he can be in the kids' lives, is she wrong for choosing her and her child? I don't think she's wrong. Unpack your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you like this video. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Bye.
But all this shit really started because my man's birthday was October 30th. It was like 2 or 3 days before his birthday, and this bitch making all these type of posters like, you know, like, oh, stop calling me, I know your birthday coming up. So, you know, after I seen so many posters like a shade and throwing shots, I text her on iMessage like, what's tea? Like, you talking about my man or something? She's like, no, I'm talking about my, you know, my new nigga. But remind y'all, her new nigga birthday had recently already passed, and I knew it wasn't around the same time as my man birthday. So she's throwing shots and shit, and I'm just like, okay, I left it alone. Then the bitch ended up basically throwing some more shots. Like, she was like, these young bitches be dumpster trucks or some shit like that. So I'm like, these old bitches be washed the fuck up. So it started from there. So we get into it. She's talking about some you and Clay never see the boys again. Me being me, I'm like, okay, I don't, like, I really don't give a fuck. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I tell my man, like, look, she said we can't see the boys again. I'm like, but I'm not finna keep letting this bitch disrespect me just to bite my tongue just for you to see your boys. That shit dead. Like, ain't that much love in the world for no nigga. So after all that shit has took place or whatever, he ended up calling her. And she gonna say, don't have this bitch call me 3-way no more. Anything you gotta talk to me about, you talk to me one-on-one. So he was like, I'm not doing that to Twyla, you know, with you out the case may be. So I guess he called her once or whatever. And he had his best friend, one of his close friends or whatever, his sister, however they want to call it. He had her call her. So the bitch ended up basically blocking her number. So he called his mama, had his mama call her or whatever. Bitch answered the phone. So he called her direct. And he like, you know, like, stop bullshitting, you know, like, why the fuck are you basically, you know, pushing away the only help I have out there for my boys type shit. So I guess the bitch came to her senses, was like, okay, I do need help. Let me give her back the boys. So she like, you know, I guess Clay was like, you know, she gonna let you get the boys. Just let her know when you want them. I'm like, all right, cool. So I was getting them for Thanksgiving. I ended up buying us all matching shirts and shit. We got Airbnb, me and my kids, my siblings, and stuff like that. After all that shit took place, the bitch, we was good. We was cordial. We was good. Everything was cool. I just, like, you know, I just want to text the bitch. Like, she had texted me, like, hey, can you get the boys? And I'm like, no, I can get them this week. Like, you know, I get them when I want to get them type shit. Then she'd be like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. That's cool. Or whatever the case may be. But the bitch been mad since I first got with this nigga. Like, the bitch went around, lied on my name, told everybody that I, like, cracked this man in the head with a Patron bottle, was telling people that, like, just tell them lies about me. Didn't know shit about me. The only thing she knew is that I was just her baby daddy girlfriend, or whatever the case may be, and we was together. When I got pregnant, the bitch motherfucking heart went in her ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was so upset. She kept making posters back to back. So I told him, like, you know, remove this bitch off all social medias. Like, she don't even be in your life, you know what I'm saying? But the bitch been mad. I've been just playing it real calm with this bitch, trying to keep my composure. But like I told my man, enough is enough. I'm not finna keep taking no disrespect from no bitch who don't look better than me. Bitch, you not even hitting no shit. Simple. That's just my opinion.
Respond to yours? No, she didn't. She don't never really give nothing when she bring them. I feed them. She sent them down here with small ass clothes. Like, she didn't do nothing. She didn't give.
Everybody making little videos about me. Okay. I wasn't just getting his kids to watch his kids. That wasn't the purpose of it. And I've been seeing a lot of comments, everybody basically saying like, oh, you better let the grandparents and shit do that, whatever the case may be. True enough. And they definitely do be helping from time to time, or whatever the case may be. These kids, I grew up bound with these kids first off. So anytime I was getting these kids, I made it clear to my man that's in prison 100%. Like, you know, like, I'm getting the boys when I feel like I want to get them. Not when your baby mama want to get them. Not when anybody else want to get them. Like, when I want to get them, I'll grab them. And I definitely was getting them. And my man is doing 10 years. But one thing I learned is never count nobody out. I am young. I'm turned. I'm not waiting on no nigga to come home. I'm going to do me regardless. But one thing I am going to do is make sure he good in that bitch. Because, like, why not? Like, he was a good man to me the entire time he was out. And that's what I did. Like, when he first came in, he accepted everybody that I basically told him I had to take care of, for my siblings and my daughter. I only got 2 kids. I say I got 5 because I got my siblings, which is the 3 extra. But he definitely came in and, like, he made it clear, like, you know, like, shit. You know, whoever against you, against me, like, shit. Like, your family is my family. Like, so me dating him, I'm just like, okay, like, I'm accepting whatever coming with him besides the bullshit. Like, these your kids. Like, I love your kids like I love you. Like, you know. But like I told him, I'm only going to take so much disrespect from your baby mama before, you know, I just hit the deuces type shit. But definitely, like, I mean, everybody got their own opinions like that. Like I said, if y'all never had a nigga that came in and did everything for y'all plus more, just say that, honestly. I'm not a goofy. I'm not a fool. I'm still doing what the fuck I want to do. It's just me being who I am. I help out from time to time. And I'm going to continue helping out people. Like, that's just what I do. Like, that's something that just in me. I help people out, whether it's good or bad. Baby, first off, Happy New Year. This is a whole new year, baby. Girl, this is everything that took place within these the last 2-3 days. This shit was meant to happen. God, this shit's already written. This was meant to happen. Like, that's just, like, he know when he called. I told him, yeah, this shit is cut dead. I don't, you know, shit. Everybody reunite when you come home. Like, I just want them to be close with their brother and be in contact with their dad, because the mom, once again,
don't really let her kids be in contact with him. Don't know why. Don't really give a fuck on why. I just know my son's gonna have a bond with his dad. He's gonna know who the fuck his dad is. I'm gonna continue to put money on this man's books. I'm gonna continue to make sure he good in that bitch, because that's all he did for me when he was out. And y'all gonna continue to tell whatever the fuck y'all want to say. And I'm gonna continue to do me. And I'm gonna continue to be blessed, be humble. That girl, stand on business, put my kids first, and live my life. Period. But what I can say is that lessons real learned. I ain't regret nothing I did for them kids. I ain't regret nothing that took place in life in general. This is 2025. I'm starting off my year as a CNA and a motherfucking dental assistant. I have shit going for myself. I don't give a fuck about what nobody talking about, who say what, who think it's wrong, who think it's right. Everybody got their own opinions. Everybody gonna do what they want to do. That's that. I did what I wanted to do, and I'm gonna leave it like that. But lesson was very well learned. And to answer any one question, no, I would not be getting the boys no more. I'm cool on all that. But within making sure he good in jail and shit, I'm definitely still gonna make sure he good in jail. I'm definitely still gonna go visit him with my son so he can see his son. I'm definitely going to pick up that phone when he call. I'm definitely gonna keep him comfort off the strength of I know how to fucking feel to be alone. I know how to fucking feel when everybody leave at your lowest. So y'all stay prayed up. Thank you. Somebody said it. And that's all that's to it, though. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with the kids. This ain't got nothing to do with the baby mama. Like, this got nothing to do with him. Like, you know, like, what we share. Like, that's just that. Like, it don't matter if you're doing 10 years or not. Like, for them 3 years, like, bitch, he did everything. Simple. He looked out for me. He looked out for my siblings, nigga. He made sure they had everything they needed for school, plus more. My daughter. He looked out for my daughter. Like, he looked out for my mom. He looked out for my dad. Like, he looked out. Like, he made sure everybody was straight. Like, everybody, like, it wasn't shit I needed or wanted. And that's why I just keep saying, like, if y'all never had a man that came in y'all life and actually took care of y'all while you making your own bag, then y'all can't relate. No, this don't make me stupid, don't make me dumb, bitch, not like that. I'm just a real bitch. My loyalty, that's the biggest L in the game for me. Love don't mean shit. You can say you love a motherfucker all day, but you ain't showing me don't mean a motherfucker thing. That loyalty, that L, bitch, that's the biggest game. Like, my loyalty is valid with everybody. Like, valid, simple. That's the thing. He just got locked up in June 2024. So Shay don't tell him he can have six years left. He can have 9 years left. It just all depends on what he do to get credits and to be able to come home early. Like, I know the earliest release date is, like I said, 6 years. The latest is, I think, in like 2044. But yeah, but me and him, before he went to jail, we talked about this shit. Like, he knows what the fuck going on. I know what the fuck going on. Like, we already talked. Like, he know I'm not finna sit here and just pause my life for 10 years. He's prepared for that. He understands. He just want me to make sure he got a bond with his child, which is the child we got. And I look out. I mean, y'all keep talking about this 10 years, he gonna come back and do his thing on me. What y'all don't understand is that I'm doing me regardless. Now, if he come home in 10 years and, you know, it just so happened, God, like, okay, y'all meant to be together, and he pushes back together, that's what it is. But once again, I'm not going to leave him in that bitch high and dry. Simple. Like, that's just that. He didn't leave me high and dry. He didn't leave me at my lowest. So why the fuck would I just go run off and leave him at his lowest? It don't matter who I talk to, who I fuck with, why he in that motherfucker. I'm still going to make sure he good. I might can't give him everything that he want, but bitch, he's going to see his son. He's going to have food to eat. He's going to have money on his books. He's going to be able to call me and talk to me. Whether we together, whether we break up or not. Like before we was dating, we were best friends. Like, we was locked in. We was friends before we was a relationship. So I'm not leaving him behind. Like, I'm gonna be there for him the whole night because, baby, bills still get paid by this man. Baby, I wasn't arguing, but what you're not gonna do is disrespect me and call me on my name and say I'm ugly, knowing that you look how the fuck you look. It wasn't arguing. I'm not arguing with no bitch about her motherfucking kids. Them your motherfucking kids. Fuck you, somebody their kids. Not arguing about shit. It's just a principle, bitch. Watch your motherfucking. I'm not arguing, baby. I wasn't arguing, but what you're not gonna do is disrespect me and call me on my name and say I'm ugly, knowing that you look how the fuck you look. It wasn't arguing. I'm not arguing with no bitch about her motherfucking kids. Them your motherfucking kids. Fuck you, somebody their kids. Not arguing about shit. It's just a principle, bitch. Watch your motherfucking. Come on, leave her baby daddy alone. I don't think y'all understanding that we share the same baby father or whatnot. Like, this is our son. Go there. Hey, we share the same motherfucking baby father. She need to just leave me the fuck alone. Fuck are you talking about? Like, what? Leave her baby daddy alone? So, I'm not picking up nobody kids. They dropped off to me. Second, That's my baby father as well as her baby father. Third, we have a 7-month-old baby. Fourth, I don't know if y'all thinking I'm just getting his kids and I'm just the wife or the girlfriend, whatever the case may be, and we don't have no kid together, and I'm just trying to make the, like, you know, stay in this man life anyway. No, it's not that. Baby, if we didn't have a child together right now, I probably wouldn't even be around. But due to us having a child together, baby, we're gonna be into life. We're gonna be into life for life, and I understand that. And he's really big on his boys being close. That was the main purpose of me getting them when I wanted to. The babysitter, I thought a babysitter is somebody who watch kids when someone asks them to watch them. Clock it. I get them when I want to get them, when I feel like it. Not when she want me to, not when he want me to, when I feel like it. So clock that. I ain't dropping my man, but I'll drop the kids in the bitch. But I ain't dropping my motherfucking man. That's my motherfucking man. Whether the state owe him or not, that's my motherfucking nigga. Do you hear me though? So we gotta love ourselves more. Like, I love myself wholeheartedly. Like, I love myself so much that I would date me. I'm obsessed with myself. I love my vibe, my personality, my smile, how I look, my beauty. I love everything about me.